Okay, so it's the 4th of September 2016 and it's Dan here and we are in Essex, United Kingdom. So I thought it'd be a good day to do a nice allotment tour. We're not it's not raining today. About 10 to 12 degrees, which for February, good temperature. So we'll start here with the rhubarb. Now, one good thing about rhubarb is it does start to fruit very early. Now you can even get it earlier if you force it, but of course that is bad for the plant and you can kill it. By forcing it, I mean putting something like a dustbin lid over it and you will get it a bit earlier, but this can stress the plant. So these are naturally grown, just letting the plant do its own thing in accordance with the season. And of course you wouldn't want to eat these yet because they're too small, but come April or maybe even late March we'll have some good rhubarb to eat, and rhubarb will fruit maybe up until October, even November, depending on how the weather is. So you've got a good supply of fruit, and not to mention the fact that it's not exactly that cheap to buy in shops nowadays. And we all love rhubarb crumble, don't we? So the next thing that we've got here is some brassicas. So we've got some calibres here. You can see the heads on there forming. Just zoom in a bit for you. Starting to form very nicely. Hear that wind, lovely, isn't it? And we've got some kale there. A great thing to grow, kale. Cannot sing its praises enough. So nutritious and winter hardy. Great thing to grow. Some cabbages as well. So it's all protected within this this net here, if you have a look there. So protection is key when it comes to growing brassicas like this, because you really don't want birds to get it all. And some cabbages that have been relatively recently set. These are going to get growing. And this is one of my favourites here. This is curly kale. I really do like this. Very, very nutritious, nice tasting. I like it with apple cider vinegar. Okay, here we go along here, and we have the old purple sprouting broccoli. Once again, a great thing to grow because this will bridge the hungry gap. Time of the year when there's not much to eat because you're waiting for your new things and you tend to have ran out of your older things from last year to eat. So purple sprouting broccoli is in my opinion, a must, but you must protect it because caterpillars love it. Broad beans, a great thing to grow. Once again protected. Now you want to put your broad beans in around November previous year, and you will get them around this time of year up about this height, which gives them a slight head start. They do say that if you get them in earlier, then they will produce their crop before the black fly comes. Some people believe this, some don't. I'm a little bit undecided on this one, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And here we have chard. Chard, very, very nutritious vegetable to grow. I like this very much. More curly kale. I'm not sure whether these are onions or garlic in these raised beds because I didn't put them in, but either way, well advanced, and they are a great thing to grow. We all like a bit of onion in a curry, don't we, or something like that, in a salad or something. Parsnips, and here we've got some, look at that size of that baby, Swedes. Once again, we have some more broad beans. We do like broad beans. You can eat the pods when they're small, or let them get bigger and eat the beans from inside. And of course, you could save the beans to grow later that year or the following year. So once again, they are a great, great thing to have. It's great if you can acquire things like this, sheeting, to cover up, to stop weeds growing. You can often acquire this sort of stuff for free because people chuck it out. Carpet is also good for this. I've been reading a lot of things about carpet though in houses. Apparently carpet is a very, very toxic thing, at least a synthetic carpet, to have in your house due to the chemicals that it emits. And of course, you don't want to be gassing out chemicals really and breathing them in. Yeah, another thing that's not too good apparently to have in your house is laminate flooring, which is very much a shame because loads of people have it now. I believe it exudes or gasses out formaldehyde. Please don't take my word for this and do your own research, as I always say, because you can't beat finding stuff out for yourself. But of course, pets and children very close to the ground are going to be breathing this in. Obviously adults as well, but to a lesser extent. So if you've got small children and pets running around on laminate flooring, just think of all the rubbish that they could be breathing in. So I urge everybody out there to do some research on laminate flooring, the toxins in it, and carpet as well, and come to your own conclusion as to whether it's a healthy thing to have in your home and the problems that it may cause. Okay, so back to a little bit of gardening here. Now, if we go underneath here, you see this is one way that we make beds here, cover them up, and people who've viewed my channel for a long time, see, look, this is what you want to be going for, you see. No dig beds. Now we've got manure here, and we've got cardboard and a bit of soil. I think there might have been some leaves and some straw here as well. But you see these worms, look, these red wrigglers, they really are working on this, making nutritious soil. Now, of course, nowadays people appear to have a huge obsession with digging their garden, which, you know, digging can have its merits. I mean, it's great exercise if that's your thing, but it can also damage the, what word am I looking for, consistency of the soil and the microorganisms there, resulting in far less soil. Now, I think the results of the no dig method that we've employed in this allotment do speak for themselves, because if you look at the quality and the colour of these brassicas and everything here, and none of this allotment is dug, it is all done no dig, and look at how good everything looks even this early long in the year, well into the winter. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. So I urge everybody out there to give the no dig method a go. If it's not your bag, you know, you don't like it, or you like the exercise of digging, fair enough, but at least try 1 or 2 bays like it and see how you get on. Of course, you've got to have good access to horse manure. I mean, you look at this growing medium here, this really is nutritious. It doesn't look all nutritionally depleted like many other areas. And this is all covered up to stop the weeds growing, so this is going to be another bed. I'm thinking somehow of constructing some sort of plastic covering to grow a nice amount of melons down here, because it does get very hot here, and as everybody knows, I'm very fond of melons. The fruit type, I'm saying. I'm not going to go into any other euphemisms or annotations or whatever on this site. Okay, everybody take care, and we're not looking too bad, are we really? I mean, looking at the allotment, I don't think we're going to have a bad year. Okay, any questions, post below. Speak soon, and happy gardening.